is the Motovation Podcast, hosted by Laurie Joy Kingwell and Krissy Vann. That's me. And we're taking you on a little off-roading.
And every single week, we're going to be joined by our dope friend, Richelle from True Grit Moto.
Woo! Hey, I floss.
And every week, we are going to ask each other stupid questions, and we're going to answer them. And why, you may ask? Because we can. All right, this is your Motovation.
Off-road edition.
Okay. Which body part do you wish you could detach, and why?
Oof, this is easy. My vagina, because that shit hurts sometimes. I just wanted to walk away. You know what I mean? Stop it.
I don't, and you're going to have to give me a little bit more detail as to why your vagina hurts.
You know when it's that time of the month and it feels like somebody just roundhouse kicked you.
Yes.
And it's like, I can't walk. I can't put on a pair of pants. I can't even sit down on a stool. And if I could just plop it to the side just for that moment and then reattach it, because I do love it. That would be great.
Absolutely.
It's the one thing.
It throbs.
I'm glad that you said and
throbs.
Reattach, because I was like, I don't know. Have you ever sat on a rumbling engine? You don't want to completely get that off.
No, I love my.
Have you met a magic wand?
Vibe it out. Whoop.
Yeah. Krissy.
You know what I'm saying though? Just
I know.
Aside
Absolutely.
and then put it back.
Absolutely.
Elbow skin. It's just weird. It's weird.
Oh.
Like you pinch it doesn't even feel like anything. It's just weird skin. Don't need it. Why can't it just be like the rest?
Oh, so you would just get rid of it altogether?
Well, I mean, I need a hinge, so I wouldn't want to get rid of the elbow, but just like the elbow skin patch.
Right.
Isn't it called the weenus? Is the weenus, right?
Oh,
What?
you
Really?
learn something new every day.
Yeah, the weenus. Hey.
I'm gonna have to go.
I feel like I was called that in high school. I don't know, maybe.
You were called elbow skin then.
I was called a lot of things, so could be any one of them. I would have my nose to be able to attach and reattach, because I have been in some places that I can't leave, and people or the room itself is so bad. I can't concentrate on anything else. And you're trying not to show it on your face, especially if it's a person that there's something wrong with you. There's something you need to go to the hospital. That can't be normal. Or on planes, if you're on a plane and someone sits beside you and they
fart. No.
That's also unfortunate.
Or that plane farts are the worst. And you know that someone's like, every aisle's looking at like, who, what seat, name it. Who?
It's up there with the elevator
looking around.
Yeah. And then just snap that thing back on when you're in
okay, I don't
circumstances.
know where the reattachment clause was in this question. I think if I had the optional removal, I might have ventured differently.
Krissy is done with her weenus.
All right.
Bummer.
Okay. If you could trade lives with anyone for a day, who would it be?
Oof.
Ding
I don't have anyone yet.
dong. Ping pong poop.
Gosh, I'm mulling.
I'd do Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn, man, all day long. And maybe even the whole family. I'd do like a switching bodies with the whole fam down, I'd be like, try you out. This is great.
But I also heard Goldie, which I totally dig, that she's just like away with the birds most of the time. Like I remember somebody that I played hockey with, her son, and she'd be like in the hockey stands, like just doing yoga on the benches.
Exactly. like I'm going to just live life.
Yeah. I grew up around hockey families. They just found out yoga existed. Like, could you imagine like someone doing yoga in the hockey stands? Oh, what?
I'm like, who would I want to be? I mean, I think it's really obvious. Ron Weasley.
Who's Ron Weasley?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't specify if he could be a fictional character or not, but would dig love the ginger qualities. I mean, we know that I'm very pro ginger.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Harry Potter.
Right? Like he has a loving family with like lots of siblings in this crazy little house, and they don't have much, but they have each other and magic.
Every ginger out there.
For this.
My brain went somewhere very different than you guys.
You thought Ron Burgundy or something.
Yeah. Osram Burgundy.
Or Jeremy.
No, who I would switch places with for a day. Keep in mind, we're like 24 hours, boom, I'm back. Donald Trump. I would switch places with Donald Trump just to see the absolute circus in which
that's a power move.
That everything that's going on there, just to see from the inside out, just quite the psychological lunacy that's taking place. Just to look out from those eyeballs and be like, wow, this is how you live. Yeah. Wow. This is what my skin really looks like up close.
That's a good one though. I didn't even know that would be a good one.
That would be, I would want to go somewhere where because everyone goes, what goes through his head? Or I just don't understand it. Well, have a day.
Yeah.
Have a day.
Yeah. And you have so much money. Oh my God. Like, where would you go? What would you do? What would be the first thing you'd eat if you were Trump? I'm getting carried away.
Everything I was like, everything I eat right now.
Yeah.
I don't really hold myself back, but I mean, this is kind of a similar question. What animal would you be reincarnated? I can't talk. Reincarnated as. So you're coming back as an animal.
Ooh, it's a tough one.
I don't know specifically which one I would be, but a migratory bird for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you get to fly with your pals across the ocean, visit different landscapes and places, enjoy the bird's eye view. You get to pester people when you are in crowded areas. Like, I imagine every time a bird shits on someone or a car, they're just secretly like,
nailed it. They're like, nailed it. 5 points for sure. They're like, yeah,
kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're keeping tally.
Right? It's like, the places you'll see following the warmth. I'm so on board.
I'm totally with you, down for the bird stitch. Absolutely. We were watching these birds all take off, and you know how they are on the ocean the other day, and they go row by row by row, take their turn, wait their turn. And then there's these like 4 birds at the very end that they're just like, you know what? Nope. The rest of the crew takes off. Yeah. And they're just like, nope, I don't want him. I don't care.
They're doing this on the wire.
Should we? Shouldn't we? Should we? Shouldn't we?
My feet are so little, I can't keep still. I don't know what's happening. I mean, I'd be a Bernedoodle, I think.
Oh, do explain.
No one could see my face, but it was perplexed.
Can't wait for this.
Well, first of all, they're cute, and so everybody loves them. So I get all the pets. And
I gotta Google what a Bernedoodle looks like first.
My food's paid for. You know what I mean? I'll buy all my humans. And no abuser would adopt me because I can't attack anything because I'm just so lovable. You know what I mean? So like, it's like,
they're really good. They're all cute. I just Googled it. Though they look like the slowest, simplest thinking dog, but that almost just perfect. It's me as a dog. Me. Yeah.
What are you getting at?
Quick as a whip. Fit as a fiddle. Bernedoodle. Okay. Every time.
But if I got you two as birds, you just pick me up, take me anywhere I need to go. You know what I mean?
Tag team.
I'd be the bird sitting there. Nope. Not today.
You got a little big there, Bernie.
Okay. Whose turn? Shell. Hit it.
2.
Oh, if you couldn't be convicted of a type of crime, what crime would you commit? That sounds like a riddle.
Oof. You know what? You know what I would do?
What?
I would beat the shit out of other people that pick on fat kids.
Oh, vigilante style.
But I'd be like, I know you're still a kid and all, or you're an adult and all. I mean, if it's an adult, I'd just kill him, but I wouldn't kill. I don't kill, but you know what I'm saying?
Not convicted. No convictions.
We'd have a whole crew. Did somebody just see that poor chubby kid get picked on? Let's beat the shit out of him. That's where I'm at. I hate that. It's one thing.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Krissy, what opposite. Unlaw-abiding folk would you be?
I would go full out white collar crime because let's face it, it rarely gets persecuted anyways. Insider trading. I would pull a Martha Stewart. Like she is my hero. I would go full out Martha and just leave old money bags and probably Robin Hood it around to the people that really need it and just be like, hell yeah, everybody.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. These are deep.
Right? Mine would be breaking and entering. Now, hear me out.
Oh boy. Okay.
And not for the creepy reasons. It's a whole nother episode. So many rich people have these gorgeous houses and condos and cabins, and they use it for like a month out of the year. And then they're never there.
Right.
So it just sits there. So I would go live in their places in the meantime.
Right. Take their
keep
jewelry.
it clean. Well, okay.
No.
I was looking different, but you know what?
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? The ruby's mine. Come to think about it. Tennis bracelet. Yeah. I could use it. Yeah. You know what?
You're not even looking at it.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah. You're not going to miss it. I haven't been here in 10 months. But I keep the place clean. I wouldn't vandalize. I'd maybe have a couple little shindigs here and there. Right?
Amen.
That would be mine.
Amen.
Yeah.
You just went off-roading with the Motovation Podcast, hosted by Laurie Joy Kingwell and myself, Krissy Vann.
And of course, a special thank you to Richelle from True Get Moto.
Whoop, boss it.
Never miss an episode by hitting like or subscribe. Connect with us on Instagram at Motovation Podcast and visit our website at themotovation.com. And in the meantime, full tanks, full throttle.
I think this is good though. It's like healthy, you know, like people will be like, oh my God, I don't floss.
Well, it's going to be so hard not to laugh to get through this intro.